guys, good morning. Welcome to another episode of Vernon's Valley here. Today we are chasing down in Nebraska with an enhanced risk of severe weather, up to 3 inches or hail or greater, a slim risk of tornadoes, and some gusty winds, link up to 70-mile-an-hour winds today. But today we're focusing on, I've always wanted to do an episode or a video on how I do my chase days, or how I get them started, what I look for, and basically just an out in the field experience for everyone to watch and kind of get a gist of what I do. So stay tuned, guys. We're currently en route. Supercell's firing around 4 or 5 o'clock p.m. Tonight, so we'll get there around 2 o'clock, just in time to hang out and get comfortable and watch the show. So stay tuned, guys, as next time you'll see me in Nebraska. Alright guys, we made it to the target area. We are in Columbus, Nebraska. We are sitting outside the gas station just on the west side of Columbus. We are currently sitting next to the freeway watching the low-level moisture come in, guys. As you can see here, those lower hanging clouds is where, so to speak, where the temperature and dew point come in, and that's where the clouds condense. So as you can see here, there's some more moisture coming in from the south. So we will continue to monitor that as we get closer to prime time hour, which is 5 p.m. Now, another thing that I look at, guys, is the updated model run. This is the HRRR. I also use the NAM and also the mesoscale analysis. But real quick, we'll just do the HRRR, guys. This is for 4 p.m. We'll actually move forward here. We'll do 5 o'clock. And as you can see, no storm initiation yet in the Nebraska area. But we will obviously move closer. This is the 6 o'clock hour, and as you can see, a couple of supercells start to erupt on the Highway 30 corridor in the Columbus area, just exactly where I'm at. This one actually forms a little bit to the west here, but there's a good complex of supercells happening in the eastern part of Nebraska tonight for 6 o'clock. We will actually take a weather sounding here and to see what the atmosphere picks like. Hey, reflection, hope you guys can see that. But as you guys can see, maybe the LFC rate here is very high. These will be high base supercells. There is enough rotation in the atmosphere, just a little bit from the 0 to 3 kilometer to get that robust updraft to get some giant hailers. But other than that, guys, it kind of looks to be a I don't know. My target today was photogenic supercells. I'm not really going for tornadoes. Not really a big tornado event today. So today's target is just photogenic supercells. And hopefully, by the grace of God, we will see a tornado. So stay tuned, guys. Hopefully. All right, guys. So I repositioned myself as the mesoscale discussion. My apologies. Came out. And gave us about, I think it was like a 70 or 80% probability of a severe thunderstorm watch coming. So I repositioned myself a little bit further north and a little bit further east. So right now I'm just sitting on a gravel road and visually seeing what is happening in the atmosphere. Now, obviously looking at models is just as important as looking and knowing what is happening right now. So as of my experience, what is happening right now is we're still having the southerly flow come from this way, and we're having the moisture come in, and then the cold front is coming over there, the triple point's kind of over here, somewhere along that sort. So right now, as you can see, it's getting a little darker. It's a little lighter right there, darker here. So my experience is telling me that right now, the moisture is trying to go up. An updraft is trying to create right now. Hopefully trying to break that cap and to become a storm. So that's what I can visually see right now, guys. Other than that, I like to, get time lapses. Maybe this might become something and maybe it won't, but this will give me a good representation in a time lapse, a little play-by-play of what is actually happening in the atmosphere. So I think it just turned off. We'll have to reset that or fix something. So other than that, guys, just hurry up and wait. It's almost 4 o'clock right now. It's 3:30, 4 o'clock, so we're just about to magic hour. A couple storm chasers set up just to the south of me, about a half hour or so. Other people are in Elkhorn, Nebraska, which is about 45 minutes to the east of me. So we're kind of all in this general area, kind of waiting for storm development. So hopefully we'll get something, guys. Alright guys, shortly after that tornado watch was issued, we had storm initiation just formed to the southwest in Grand Island, Nebraska. But I wasn't too sure if I should go after this or just stay put where I was at in Columbus. So I decided to hang out and maybe reposition myself around the area to either go to the south or still hang out and monitor storms where I was at. But within the next 5 to 10 minutes, the storm initiation started at Columbus, where I was at, so I decided to stick around, and this is what the next little clip shows of me seeing storm initiation happening in the Columbus, Nebraska area. But shortly after this, I would dip to the south to the most southerly supercell and chase that one. Alright guys, storm initiation has finally taken place. We have actually set up just south of Columbus. We were going to go to the storm in Grand Island, but that looks to be on the outer parts of the outflow boundary, so it's, I would say, cold cut by cold air. Look, it's starting to rain right now. But anyways, we're on the supercell development right now. Is a number 3 supercell out of the mixture right now. So as you can see behind me, this warm air is being coming in from the south, right? So you can see this warm, moist air coming in and then being abruptly shot up into the atmosphere. So that is the updraft right there, as you can see. And I got my GoPro going, getting a good time lapse, hopefully, of the rotating updraft as it is coming into play here. So as you can see here, those little bubblers, hopefully I can zoom in, you'll be able to see it. So those little bubblers are just pockets of warm air exploding up into the atmosphere. So as you can see, if I go further up, that is the top of the updraft. And then right here on the white crisp wisps of it, you should, however you want to say that, that is the anvil. So that is the outer shooting top of the updraft. That is the equilibrium. That is when the air parcel is cooler and can no longer go up, right? So this itself here is the entirety of the supercell, right? You have the warm air coming in. Right now the wind's at my back, blowing into the storm, and right now this is the updraft creating. So if there would be a tornado, this is the classical horseshoe shape, guys, coming in here, and it wraps around right there. So the tornado would be somewhere right in here. You can almost see kind of little goofy with the power lines, but you can kind of see a nipple. See if I walk on the other side here and get a good, better representation. Yeah, there you go. You see it a little bit better. See the little scuff right there where my finger is. I can try to zoom in, but that scuff right there is where the tornado would be, somewhere in that vicinity. So we'll hang out. A little bit of thunder right there. So we'll hang out and monitor this one. Dr. Reed Timmer is actually coming on his way to this storm itself to keep an eye on it. We actually do have a second supercell behind us that we can also chase. You can actually see the low hanging LCL, the cloud base right there, coming out. This is east of the storm. So like I said, second base, second supercell right there, and then there's another one way behind to the south. So we'll keep an eye on this, guys, and we'll maybe see something. We'll definitely be keeping an eye on this area. So stay tuned, guys, as hopefully the storm continues to grow in strength. This is the GoPro footage. Guys, what you're viewing right now, I got the GoPro rolling in the front windshield of the car. We are currently in, where are we at here? Let's see here. Where are we? We are in Seward, Nebraska, guys. We're underneath a monster supercell. I will have to include that radar image in the video, guys, because this thing is a tank. So, in the noise background, you hear, I got Reed Timmer. Always like watching his lives, you know, give me a good insight if I'm in the right place or not. So, he was currently about 15 minutes behind me. I decided to drop south before he did. And it certainly looks like a giant wildfire over here, or I don't know, but we're about to find out. This is absolutely insane. But this is where the wall cloud was. This is the edge, just the southerly storm, guys. And hopefully something happens here. I'm definitely gonna find out if there's a wildfire or not. This storm is huge, guys.
Yeah, it could be the edge of the front. But it has plenty of base to the east of it. Yeah. Could be a hubbub. Yeah, it could be. It's pretty crazy weather. I do know it's not a large tornado, though. It's definitely not a large tornado.
Yeah, definitely not his bear's cage or anything. Look at that. I don't know if that's all dirt.
There's 64. It's white. Valparaiso. We need that. But, definitely see the eastern.
What in the fuck is going on, dude? Tornado, maybe? Holy shit. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, there might be some cuss words. I get a little violent storm chasing. If you guys don't like it, find something else to watch. These guys got the right idea. I'm gonna have to dip south here on the road.
That's definitely a move.
Look at that. Look at that flag if you guys can see it right here coming up on the right hand side. Look at that. Cranking in from the south. Good southerly flow on this one. We're gonna have to drop south here if there's a road. Yeah, that hook is right here. Oh yeah, I got a road coming right up here. Good deal.
See that little, this is the moisture gradient. It's just a piece of a mountain and features California mountain. Yeah, that storm's supposed to enter, it should be entering weaker shear here in the next like 30 minutes, the northern one. That looks kind of crazy. It almost seems like that northern one might be trying to turn right toward that northern gradient, but it looks like this thing might be getting undercut. Doesn't it? God, look at that. Orbit's gonna split. Sure looks like it wants to, doesn't it?
Dude, that's insane.
Split? I think it's about. This southern one in a couple hours to be out here in the Missouri River. Probably, yeah. Check it is. It's so weird. This is all, Nebraska hasn't had much rain for so long. This is so dusty out there.
What the fuck?
Northern one does look a little bit behind the front too. Yeah, it's closer though. Need this southern one in a couple hours to be out near the Missouri River.
Alright guys, I just want to take a picture quick, some videos. You can see that dust storm coming, so we're gonna blast back east here, try to get ahead of it. See what Reed's doing. There's quite the dust storm with this one, guys. Absolutely incredible. How far do I got this east option for? No way, guys. No way. We just saw, I forget what his name is. I just watched this YouTube video the other day. He comes over from Europe, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's where he comes from, is Europe. I forget what his YouTube name is. Oh man, that's how you know you're on the right one, guys. When you see people you know or you watched before. Holy smokes. I do need to get a 360-degree camera so I can start panning it out for you guys. There's a lot of storm chasers, guys. Counting about 10 of them so far.
Did you see that boom, Carson? Did you see that boom on the screen? Yeah, nice. You need me to pull back a little bit, or? You want me to pull
We're
back?
coming into Seabird now, guys. We were just here. We're gonna be rolling back through, blast back west of this. Maybe we'll run into the Dom. I don't think he's that quite far yet. It's good that it's starting to warm. You guys see the sun starting to come out. That's good. We'll start to warm up the lower parts of the atmosphere already.
That's right where that hook is. That thing down there is right where the hook is.
So again, we just got to blast west, or east, guys, sorry, and get ahead of this thing. And looking at the RAP model, the mesoscale analysis, guys, this storm is moving in a better shear, better moisture as we get closer to sunset, so we will actually keep up with the storm, hopefully. It's very dark here, so you can see the sun shining in on the back side of the storm.
You can even see the sinking, the cascading motion underneath the clear slot. There we go.
We'll stroll right through that light.
So Reed's talking about a clear slot. This
Look how dark it is in here, guys. Good Lord, that sun's baking this. Baking it. I love it. We do have to blast.
up here, you just kind of see an area,
Blast east, guys.
an area of dark and a little bit of light in between, and that's the clear slot, kind of like right there. But it's important because then you know the storm is rapid.
We stay on this route, guys. This will bring us right to Lincoln, Nebraska. Yeah, definitely blasting east, guys. These guys are grabbing golf stones, hailstones.
Definitely got some golf balls out there. Coming in the door, hit me now.
It's 86 degrees outside right now, guys. I'm not sure what the dew point is. We can actually take a gander and see what the dew point is. Well, it's 60 degrees actually. A monster supercell in that north one, so we're hoping the southerly one starts to anchor in some moisture.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, we're on Highway 34, just east of Lincoln, Nebraska. This is not tornado warned yet, but this does have a hook echo, very large supercell. It is currently 7:12 p.m. We are currently doing east, trying to keep up with the storm. It's not moving very fast, but trying to stay ahead of it. As you can maybe see there's some some, you can see the rotating wall cloud right there. It's hard to tell if there's a tornado on the ground in the background. My apologies if this video is not the best. I'm very excited right now. I got the Dominator, well, not the Dominator. My apologies, Reed. I got the Doppler on wheels behind me. More storm chasers, veteran storm chasers actually. So we're hoping this thing continues to rotate. Hopefully no one's in the way of this thing, because this thing is monstrous. Yep, wall clouds are kind of breaking up now. See how she goes as we get east. Look at that horizontal inflow right there. Look at that right there. Give me a gravel road option. Maybe this would be a little better view right here. I'm gonna rearrange the camera quick, guys, just so maybe you can see this brief spin up here. Big power flash right in front of us, guys. I haven't been talking, trying to concentrate on driving on a gravel road going 50 miles an hour, so just trying to shoot this. Looks like there's almost 2 mesocyclones, actually. No, I don't know. It's hard to tell right now. Like I said, focus on driving.
Holy fish paste, what is that?
Driving, guys. I think I'm gonna pop up right here on top of this hill. Let me get my stuff, guys. I'll take this out. Where's my phone? Sorry, guys. I'm just yep in my pocket. I'm just making sure I got everything because it sure gets crazy really fast. Yeah, you can see the stop sign absolutely cranking out here. You feel that RFD wind cranking in here. Sorry if it's weird, very windy. This is the rear flank downdraft, guys. She looks like she is tightening up. Look at that. Beautiful shot. Alright guys, we're getting towards the end of the chase, and this was tornado number 3 that touched down. I think it was on the ground for 5 minutes or so. Everything was dying. My GoPro was dead, my Canon camera was dead, everything was dying. So I didn't have too much video footage of this tornado per se, like the other ones. So my apologies on that. But this one did drop an EF0 just outside of Manly. As you can see here, this tornado was fully condensed. I wish I was a little bit closer to it to get a better photo, but this is all I have. But yeah, it was a beautiful tornado while it was on the ground. Short-lived, but again, by the grace of God, He blessed me with 3 beautiful, brief tornadoes. No one was hurt, no damage, no nothing. So that's all I could ask for. Here I was given the greatest ultimatum coming out of Manly after witnessing those 3 tornadoes just briefly touch down for a bit. Either I was to go north or to go south. I totally forgot the river was there. The pink arrow indicates the storm motion, the actual storm, which way it was going. I just kind of wanted to give this brief description of kind of show you the craziest left or right fork in the road decision I've ever had to make. So I went to the north. I ended up just north of Tabor on the Iowa side on County Road 275. I'm pretty sure that's what that was. That's when it was issued a tornado emergency, and I sure as heck didn't want to chase that in the dark. I'm kind of a baby when it comes to chasing tornadoes in the dark. Not that experienced yet when it comes to things like that. So as the years go on, I'm sure I'll be able to have a little more thick skin to chase at night. But with that being said, guys, yeah, I just got north of Tabor, and then I decided to turn around since my freeway home was right there, I-29 northbound. So I just decided to do that. We are headed home. Probably hard to see me. I'm recording this in the car. Oh, you're recording in the car. I don't really care. So the lighting's very bad in here. But anyways, we're on the way home. It's 9 o'clock. I'm not a big fan of chasing in the dark, so I decided to turn around when I was almost to the storm. Whatever. It is what it is. My ETA time arrival home is 2 a.m. So I figured why not probably leave now so I can, I don't know, not fall asleep while I'm on the way home. Even though I gotta try to stay up till 6 a.m. for night shift tomorrow night. Word! No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, we saw a tornado, guys. We saw a couple spin-ups as well. I don't know how this episode's gonna come together. I'm still learning how to do everything and put it all into an episode out in the field life. So this will be a little iffy with this video. So I hope you guys enjoy. Hopefully again in a couple weeks we'll be out chasing again and making another episode. So I hope you guys have a good weekend and enjoy Easter Sunday.